This is an intro. This is an intro.
Okay, so let's set some ground rules. Rule 1. I always have to be accelerating, no matter what. I can use the tilting buttons, as long as I don't take my finger off the accelerator. And if at any moment I take my finger off the accelerator, I have to restart the level from the beginning. As you can see here, when I'm sitting idle and not on the accelerator, I'm only putting out a small amount of exhaust. However, when I am accelerating, there are always two puffs that come out at a time from the exhaust. With that explained, let's get in to the first level. Okay, so here we are on level 1. Level 1 was such a breeze. I mean, after a few mishaps, I fairly got it pretty well, as you can see there. This is how I'm going to be showing... This is how I'm going to be showing what missions are successful and what aren't. On to level 2. Level 2 is pretty similar. I hardly had any mishaps, and the tank cat there had a pretty good spot to just rest against, and that's another successful mission completed. Level 3 was much of the same, and I started to think this challenge would be easy. How wrong I turned out to be. But yeah, that's another successful attempt. Level 4, we had a slight mishap, but I used my tilt technique to get through the level fairly easily from that point. Yeah, there's not much I can say about that, and that's another mission completed. Level 5 was much the same in how easy it was. Not a great lot happened. Yeah, it's pretty much it. That's another successful mission completed. Level 6 was again much the same. I mean, these levels were getting easy, and I genuinely thought this was going to be easy as pie. But yeah, that's another mission we have completed. Level 7, after a few, me being bad at the game issues, we did eventually, very slowly, you can see these little barrels here, yeah, very slowly we eventually got to the end. That's another successful one, and now we get to level 8. Level 8, it starts off fairly easy, but then it gets to this spot, and you're gonna see here, I tried very, very hard to get this to work. I mean, very hard, and it wasn't working for me. So, eventually, I just decided it wasn't worth it, and, to just complete the level as normal, and brandish it as a fail. You can try if you want. Maybe you'll be able to get it. Maybe I'm just bad at the game. But yeah. Level 9, unfortunately, it starts off easy, after a few mishaps here, as you can see, it's also fairly easy, and level 9, actually, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, fairly easy. Level 10 was much the same. I mean, not a great lot happened. Yeah, it just had pretty easy spots. This part was a bit tricky here, because you have to actually be alive to be hit by that. Which did cause quite a few issues, with the challenge. But overall, eventually I was able to complete it, and it's another one done. Level 11. Level 11, not a great lot happened. Yeah, it was much the same, just simple driving. Yeah, just another one in the bag. Doing pretty good so far, I'd say. Level 12, this, at first I thought this was going to be impossible, but, yeah, very quickly I was able to get through it, and it was pretty easy completion. So, yeah. Level 13, again, a lot of these aren't really that bad. It's just another one completed. After a couple mishaps, yeah, I thought this part was gonna be quite hard to get, but I was fully confident that I could get it. After quite a few attempts, I was able to get the completion on that one. Now, level 15. Level 15 wasn't too bad. After this beginning bit, which I had a few issues with, overall, it just, yeah, I had to restart the level here, because I kind of, like, lost momentum and needed enough momentum to get through there. But, yeah, eventually we did get through there, but, of course, I didn't have enough momentum to get around the circle, but here we go, we got it completed. Level 16, eventually I was able to get myself down there, but the issue arose when I realized I'd had to stay on there to get across. I mean, I tried and tried to get this done, just over and over again, but, you know, it just, eventually I decided it was not worth it, and continued on, and unfortunately accepted another failure. Okay, level 17, now here, this part, again, I used something I'd learned from level 16 to help me complete this one at the start here, which is where you slide down. Yeah. After a few attempts of that, I slowly worked my way through the level until the finishing part here, where I thought this was just going to be, there's no way I was going to be able to do it, right? Because I can't just jump over it. And see here, I actually started to try and do it the normal way, until I realized that, no, I definitely could do it, just accelerating. So, after a few more attempts, I was able to slip into there and get the completion. Level 18, I just slipped by, went through the obstacles as you would. Get this part here, which is quite finicky, it's quite annoying, but yeah, eventually I was able to get past that with another completion. Now we're on to level 19. See, through level 19, it starts off pretty simple, but then we get to this spot where I was completely unsure. I thought that it was a possibility, and maybe, like the other levels, there is, but it just wasn't working for me, so I decided to pack it in and just continue with the defeat. Level 20. Level 20 starts off fairly easy, and you got this part here, which I was fully confident I was going to be able to beat. I mean, it looked very doable, but unfortunately, I mean, it just wasn't doing great for me. Wasn't really working with me. I mean, I restarted the level just to see if I could get better momentum. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to. I mean, I wasn't really getting very close to it at all. See that I'd actually completed the level here we have level 21. Yeah, again, fairly simple. Not a great lot happened. Level 22, we just kind of went through as normal. La-di-da. Quick mishap there, but after that, you know, it was a fairly breezy time. Another completion under the belt. Now, 23, we had this part, and this was one where I thought, maybe it's not possible, but I'm going to keep trying anyway, because I have a feeling I can do this, and as you can see, I did get it, but I died shortly after, and didn't quite get the checkpoint. So I kept trying, because I knew I could do it now, and eventually, after, you know, a few mishaps you're seeing now, well, a lot of mishaps you're seeing now, and wow, yeah, I forgot how long this went on for. Wow. Damn, yeah. Yeah, that tilted on me, yeah, so I restarted the level, had a bit of a break, and then came back. I almost got it there again, and I was really mad about that. That was not fun at all. Yeah, this took a lot of attempts. It's why I've sped up all the footage, really, was because of this one level. Yeah, so eventually I was able to get the checkpoint, and the rest of the level was fairly simple. So that's another completion. Level 24. Yeah, see, I actually got that part on the first try, that first little annoying bit there that I was unable to do on the previous level. Here we have a part where I really have to slow down, but I was able to get it. Level 25, we're at the end. I got past this bowl, but then as I got further into the level, yeah, I just made my way through, and that was a completion. So, we had 21 successes and 4 failures. Thank you for watching.